let's welcome in another guy who wears a lot of hats, our SNY MLB contributor, John Harper. And Harp, Yankees are now 3-8 in games this season when they're going for the sweep. Why do you think they've struggled to do so?
I think that's who they are, Janae. I mean, they're 13th. They rank 13th in the American League in runs scored. That's been a problem all year, and their offense is just too inconsistent to put streaks together. And they're going to need a big streak if they're really going to get back into division race. They're hanging around the wild card. You can't rule them out of that, but they just don't give you the impression that they can go on one of these tears that they need to. Too many of their hitters are up and down, hot and cold. And you saw it today. I mean, that guy did pitch. He looked like he pitched a good game. The guy's got some good stuff. But still, you got to find a way to score runs. Montgomery pitches into the 7th inning and gives up, 3 runs. You figure Yankees should win most of those games. So it's mostly about the offense with this team.
All right, let's talk about the Mets because they are rained out again on Thursday. Is there an advantage to playing less innings through the marathon season?
Yeah, there is for sure. And mostly about the bullpen. That's what, teams are all about these days, is trying to figure out ways to best utilize their bullpens, because it's such an advantage if you have one that can be consistent and be there for you in games you really need to win. The Mets have used theirs a lot. So, yeah, if they can eliminate some of these innings they're going to need to pitch, I think that could make a difference for them down the stretch. When you talk about some of the guys that have been used a lot, like May, and even Diaz has been used a lot as a closer. So those guys are going to need some rest down the stretch.
All right, there was a report on Thursday that the Mets are interested in Pirates outfielder second baseman Adam Frazier. Is he a fit for the Mets?
Well, in one sense he is, because he's hitting 326, and the Mets still have problems of their own in offense. They've been a gritty team, some late inning magic, winning a lot of these games in late in games, but they rank second to last in the National League in runs scored to the Pirates, who they're playing now. But so Frazier, he's a good, solid contact hitter. He would be a nice fit in that lineup, but he's got another year of control. He's going to cost you a really good, probably a good prospect or two, maybe for the Pirates to give him up. And I don't see why the Mets would do that when pitching, to me, is the bigger need. They're going to need to go out and get some pitching to add because of these injuries. Look, these guys that they have in the lineup, they've hit in the past. They got to figure they're going to hit at some point. If these guys don't hit as a team, then they're not going to be able to get where they want to. But I don't think a guy like Frazier is the kind of guy who will put you over the top. He's a kind of a nice piece, but they already have. I mean, if McNeil hits the way he's supposed to, he's fine at second base. So I really don't see it being a true fit, no.